Hi everyone. Let's see what's blocking you today. I'm going to pull 4 cards. One already fell out. And we'll see what is blocking you. Let's start with this one. Not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. I think this is a big one when it comes to relationships, and is one of the biggest reasons why people have a hard time actually not understanding what the other person needs or wants. They're not mind readers. I'm sorry, but and if you're too afraid to say something, you're still going to be stuck in that same spot. So what I enjoy about my relationship at the moment is that can talk about anything, and I never feel bad. I have that worry that it's going to cause ripples, but sometimes people just appreciate knowing that that was a problem and that it's going to make them realize, oh, I didn't know that about you. And of course, I can work on that. I didn't even know it bothered you. You know, they don't know, they can't change, they can't work on something, or they can't know the problem unless you communicate with them. So that is a big deal. Just communicating alone is going to help a lot. Incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. This one I go over quite a lot. I feel like it's really important. Sorry. It is important to know that you are enough. You are a whole person. You need to be able to be happy with yourself and be happy with who you are. Love yourself, love who you are. You're perfect the way you are, okay? No one's ever perfect. I don't feel perfect all the time, but you are who you are. And as soon as you accept that you are exactly how you want to be right now, and you work toward goals, but love yourself. Love yourself the way you are. And that's important to know that the more that you care about yourself, the more that you're understanding that you do love that person. Look at that young version of yourself, that child within you, and say, do I love who I was as a child? If I could be there comforting that person, and would I love that child that's a part of me? Yes. Yes, you do. Because it is you. Too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. I like the picture in this one. Opening your heart is a risk worth taking. You know that saying that's better to have loved than lost than have never loved? I think it's true to this one for sure. If you don't take a risk to like get out there and like express your feelings, feel feelings, be hurt, heal yourself, you're not growing. Okay? It's important. It's important to go that far. Oh my goodness, of course. These kind of do go really well together. They've got the last card out is the Lone Wolf card. Are you really a loner? Or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? And I think a lot of us are afraid, or a lot of us are afraid to get hurt in relationships. And that's okay, you know? Um, just because you know it's going to be there, it's going to be hurting. And you're going to have to accept that it's a small moment. Everyone you meet, it's a small moment of sadness. When something bad happens, it's a small moment of hurt. There are bigger experiences where hurt does feel like it lingers for a longer time when you lose a loved one, or it's it's definitely going to be there, but it will pass and time does heal. And just because something hurts doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Okay? There's definitely someone out there that is going to make you feel amazing and is going to love you just the way you are and care about you. Okay? Just make sure that you always put yourself first, knowing that You are always safe and you're loving yourself so you can feel safe to be around others. Okay? And if you don't feel safe, then that person's just not meant for you. And you're just going to have to be okay with moving on and accepting that. Okay? Make sure you always make sure you feel and follow your heart wherever it takes you. Okay? Take care, you guys. Mwah.